Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Yes, we're up early. It is 5:37. Current blood sugar is sitting at 8.4. We're fully calibrated. Basal rate has been working through the night. And corrections, I've had a few, not as great as it's normally been. Last low I had was around 3.9 at around 1:42 a.m. I gotta stop getting these. We're really gonna have to stop getting these. I don't know why we're there, but we are. Okay. Get rid of you. Let's give it a sec. Time in range is 87%. 10% above, 3% below. So these two numbers are creeping in for 87%. 87% is still good. If you're getting 87%, you're meeting the basic requirements, though we can do better. 3.9 below, 3%, 3.9 below. Average blood sugar is sitting at 7. Which is funny because when I did my test to calibrate, I was actually 10.3 today. So I should really, as a basal rate, not do not corrections, but corrections. I should just let it run, see where I'm at. No, because I'll feel like crap. Today we're going to discuss why lows are so important. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. This channel is provided for informational purposes only. Contact your physician for any diagnostic or treatment plan. Low blood sugars are devastating. They're an emergency situation. But why haven't we been pinpointing on lows so much more than we have? Well, because most diabetics have issues with high blood sugars. When you're out of control, most of the time it's with high blood sugars. Now, we're kind of set in our ways, and you treat for your highs. Lows can be usually treated very quickly. In my circumstances, the lows can come and go. I can go high for a while, I can go low. The last week and a half, I've been having quite a few lows. And so we've cut back insulin, we've cut back my basal rates. The control is so much better. Positive. Days that I get 100%, things all work. So today, we're going to let things roll. I spoke to my diabetic nurse, and we'll have a checkup coming soon, and we'll sneak it in there. And it really was not that exciting checkup, but we'll see. So if Lowe's can become a real emergency really quickly, should we not spend more time on Lowe's? Well, recently I have. Recently I showed you my Lowe plan, and when we're adding more, or what works for me as a Lowe plan may not have worked for you, and that's a couple of videos ago. So you may want to go back and take a look at that. But lows are considered for most people below 3.9. That's sort of like, yeah, you're in low. For myself, it's anything below 6. And you're all probably going, why below 6? No. For me, because I can drop really quickly. I've got to start training at 6. I don't want to keep treating at 6 because it's a lot of excess sugar being put into my body. So hopefully I have a little bit more stable of a day and going to try to keep things steady. And hopefully things can work out better for us. Now, I also think lows are talked about when you're diagnosed. Actually, in all my diabetes life, lows have been part of it. They're a lot more current, I think, on me than most people's are. But you need to treat them. Where if you don't take your medication or not having medication, having too much food, high blood sugar becomes an issue. But lows are usually treated and you move on. Years ago when, let's just say, I don't know, I'm talking about 30 years ago, when I really wasn't taking excellent care of myself, wasn't taking any care of myself. You really don't count the lows. Lows are sort of, oh, well, yeah, you treated them and you move on. When I treat lows, I can usually bet I'm going to be high because they probably over-treated. And I think here in the facility, they are over-treating a bit. But of my history, I don't want to go low again. I think lows kind of scare me a bit. Highs are something you can control. The one saying, though, here, I've really been trying to get the even keel for me. But after it stays low, you go high, and I keep hearing, well, high's better than being low. Well, wonderful. But it makes me feel like crap. Personally, 7 for me is probably the best. I'm not too low. 8 to 10 can be hit or miss. I can be feeling great. But again, when treating highs, I am not going to go and give a whole bunch of extra insulin to bring me down just so I can feel better. Oh, now that's I don't want to give a whole bunch of insulin to bring me down. I would do things in a prescribed manner, and that allows that everyone knows what to do, when to do it. If you don't, you're going to have one person do this, another person do that. For my weight, I will tell you I do prefer high, because it seems so much easier to control the weight. But doesn't mean I like to be high. At the normal ranges, you feel so much better. For me, we begin treating where most people find our normal blood sugars. But low blood sugars need to work better. So, keeping yourself in line is another reason. Whether you go high or low, they're both important to ensuring that you're not out of control. You can be out of control with lows. Right now, I would sort of say I'm sort of out of touch with the low blood sugars I have. So, are lows important? Yes, they are. But lows are usually a fleet little moment. 10, 15 minutes, you treat it, and you go higher. Doesn't always work for me, but that's me. I can be high, I can be low, I can be all over the place. If you have a low, treat the low as quickly as possible. Fruit juice, a quarter glass, 4 hard candies. Don't let it drag on. I can remember in high school, it was like if the clock on the wall read 11 o'clock, I'd kind of sit there, or 11:30, I'd kind of sit there and go, well, if I just made it till 12, I can get out and I could go eat. And I'd really push the ceiling instead of saying, hey, I'm low, I need to get treated. So, let's review. Most out of control diabetics are high. They have high blood sugars. I don't mean in any intoxicants. Most diabetics are high. Lows are important, but on the whole, if lows are treated quickly, they're not as important. 10, 15 minutes. They're usually treated and usually on the way for most diabetics. I don't know. But lows, treat as soon as you can confirm you're low. Do a blood test. Find out what your number is. have 15 grams of carbs, wait 15 minutes, test again, and repeat. After you have brought your blood sugar up, have a protein and carb snack. If your meal is 2 or more hours away. Yes, lows are important. You don't want them to drag on. You don't want them to end up getting into a seizure, which is a whole other medical issue. Maybe I'll do a talk on seizures. Haven't had seizures in a while. Don't want to have seizures. But yes, lows are important. Keep reminding yourself that. And with that, we're going to call it a day. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye now. My next vlog topic will be Hey, our next video will be who's to blame. It'll be an interesting little chat we'll have. So hopefully you can grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and watch our next video on who's to blame. Is there actually anyone to blame? I don't know. Stay tuned. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye now. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.